The honourable member for Louis Saint Laurent. Who would have believed it, Mr. Speaker? Not only is the Liberal government not just disputing with the Bloc, but now with the Quebec government at the National Assembly. And this is not speaking on behalf of Quebec, Mr. Speaker. The French fact is in Quebec, and the Quebec government and the National Assembly want to be heard at committee at the Parliament. Can the new Bloc star, who is the minister of this Liberal Bloc alliance, rise and tell Quebec that yes, they will be heard at the parliamentary committee, so they hear our concerns about this bill? The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, you know, to be a Quebecer means that we're able to extend a hand. And if sometimes we don't agree on something, we can still work in the best interest of Quebec. And that's what we're doing right now with the help of the Bloc, the NDP, unlike what the Conservatives are doing. Bill C-11 is good for artists, our producers, and our artisans. It's good for the French fact. It's good for French production. The Conservatives want to kill this bill. It's good for Quebec, and we're going to move forward with it. The honourable member for La Pointe de Lille. Mr. Speaker, the rifts in the Liberal caucus on C-13, the honourable member, well, I'm trying to hear his question, but I can't. People are talking on both sides of this chamber, so I'll ask the member to start again so we can all hear his question. The honourable member for La Pointe de Lille. Mr. Speaker, the rifts in the Liberal caucus on C-13 are like a musical. Every day, the tensions between the various gangs increase. It's a real West Island story. Yesterday, the member for Mount Royal broke ranks and announced that he would vote against C-13 if it mentioned the existence of the Charter of the French language. Today, a Liberal minister from the West Island threatened to vote against it as well. A Liberal minister against a Liberal bill. It makes for a good show, but will the minister call them back to order? The Honourable Minister of Official Languages. We are clear. We are going to do our fair share to protect French across the country, including in Quebec, and also to protect and promote minority settings. I'd like to thank the members of this committee who have done work on this file to move it forward. We will be able to give the official language commissioners tools so that he can do their work, and also make sure that companies under a federal jurisdiction do have employees who can work and live in French. Thank you. The honourable member for La Pointe de Lille. Mr. Speaker, the member for Mount Royal is against recognizing the Charter of the French language in C-13. He joins